Old mate Dylan. As we spawn into this ace match, we conclude this best of 3 lower bracket round 1 here on Oxide LE. We're in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner. The green Terran player coming out for the land of Taiwan. He is going to be representing Clan Rush. We'll see if he lives up to his name. He definitely has the potential to do that. He is Naxin.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Taiwanese Zerg player representing himself. Second best Zerg in all of Taiwan. It is Yoger.
All right, all comes down to this.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, we don't know how Game 1 and Game 2 transpired, but if we're familiar with any of these players, I'm sure we had some amazing Ling Bane action coming out from Yoger. If I recall correctly, he's not like a Gogo Joey. He's not one who is necessarily as fond of roaches.
Yeah. He grabs Roach Ravagers as more of a necessity than anything else.
Yeah.
Yoger, he likes his Ling Bane, but he's also not overly aggressive with Ling Bane.
Exactly.
He, I guess, kind of Oreo-esque, who we casted earlier today. He much prefers to just get some map control, spread his creep, and be as greedy as he can get away with, and then eventually try to brute force his Terran opponents. That's how I remember it anyway. I could be misremembering.
Yeah, and it's also been a while since we casted them. I do want to give them a bit of a shout out because both Yoger, it's not every player, but both Yoger and Naxin, they're both players who I guess relatively frequently sign up for things like ESL Open Cup Asia, even ESL Open Cup Americas.
Yeah. Whenever they have a free day. We do see Yoger almost every other week over in ESL Open Cup Asia, and Naxin quite frequently in ESL Open Cup Americas.
Yeah. I've been able to cast him with Milk, which has been a lot of fun. So, again, we'll see how they compare here in this lower bracket match. The loser just gets eliminated. They're done, mate. It's over.
Yeah, unfortunately. They're going to have to come back for next season, which will be in not quite a year from now, but about 10-ish months from now, if my math is right.
Yeah, there's a long hiatus between winter and summer when it comes to the DreamHack seasons.
Well, there's a lot of months between winter and summer, to be fair.
Again, what's added to that elongated downtime is because in between that there is IM Katowice, so that does take up
it's kind of the spring
portion.
Championship.
Yeah, in a way.
If you're ever wondering where DreamHack Spring is at, were there initially plans to have a DreamHack Spring, but then, COVID kind of messed that up? I vaguely remember that.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
I can't quite recall. It's been so long since the original announcement. But we were talking about roaches, and Yoger being a little bit cheeky with a hidden roach horn behind the natural.
Okay. Well, we did say that he only gets roaches out of necessity, and well, in a ZvT, you kind of need that. Well, not necessarily, but you want to play like Gogo Joey, you want to get roaches.
Yeah, who doesn't want to play like Gogo Joey, mate? As we do have a couple of Hellions kind of poking and prodding at the front line. Again, it's important for Naxin to maybe try and get a scout off, try and sneak in to the natural base at some point. But at the moment, he is in the dark. Dark, another player who likes roaches.
Really, yeah. Arguably not the original Roach Boy, but at least in Legacy, he's the #1 Roach Boy.
Yeah, one of the OG Roach Boys, of course, like players like Stefano, Su.
That's who I was thinking of as the original Roach Boy.
Yeah. Definitely. Meanwhile, Yoga has stopped droning. He's making roaches and he is flooding with links behind it. Let's go. He's also a little bit supply blocked.
Naxin has no tank.
No, we have Hellions and more Hellions to defend, mate. We do not have a Banshee either. We do have a Liberator, which is okay. It's okay. it's okay.
The Liberator can be good if Naxin gets a wall up, and he does! The wall's not a wall.
The wall's not a wall! Oh my god, he busts through anyway, even though he didn't need to. And the Liberator, turn around, puppy, turn around! Oh no!
Already the Ravagers evade the Liberator and snipe it out of the air. Man.
It was
this
over.
Major feels bad, man.
It was over before it began, mate. We have a Widow Mine coming out. What the hell's that gonna do? Oh my god, is it gonna be baited out? It goes off on a roach. At least that.
And only a single roach, no splash damage, so none of these Ravagers or these Lings get taken out or even weakened. Hellions having such a tough time as well. This is the ace match. I'd like to remind everybody, this is the last chance that Naxin has, and it's slipping through his fingers. I really got to feel for Naxin here, because again, he did ask for a little bit of a break there.
Yeah.
Of how intense the series was up until now, and this is how it all ends.
You know what happened? He took a break, and Yoger just like opened up a Go-Go Joy VOD, mate. That's what happened. Oh my god, as the Ling is just the Lings are wreaking havoc here in the main base of Naxin. He does have 3 orbitals, to be fair, to remake the units that he's lost, but again, he lost 31 SCVs, Yaku.
It's 51 drones versus 18 SCVs. I don't care how many mules you've got. But there is a very slim chance here for Naxin. As you were saying, he's got 3 orbital commands. If he is somehow able to just keep Yoger back for long enough, then maybe there's a chance he can recover. But even then, it will be rough for him to... But even then, it'll be rough for him to close out the game. Like, the scenario I'm proposing is very unlikely.
Yeah,
the chances of him doing that and then having enough to beat Yoger as well is even slimmer.
Exactly, like what he needs to do is get into a mineral line, and so far he's at least made it into the main base, but there are Lings to meet him. The first Hellion goes down, the second, and now there's only 1 left. There is not enough here to deal any damage to the drones in the mineral lines. Every single Hellion goes down, and that is it for the aggression of Naxin.
Really is. And, well... Naxin does have triple orbitals. He does have triple barracks production, which is something at least.
Yeah! Let me just quickly check. He does have stim. He's going to have combat shields, so he will have those upgrades. No Angie Bay, unfortunately.
Yeah. But at least with stim and medevacs, he can try to keep Yoger busy. It is going to be... He does have to be very, very careful, though. First sign of trouble, he has to hot pick up and leave. He cannot afford to lose 1 too many Marines here.
Exactly. Speaking of not being able to lose anything, we do have a Banshee across the map. Unfortunately, Yoger has eyes on it. He already has Queens in position. Oh, we have a Nidus from Yoger. He wants to end the game.
Man, I think he will.
Oh, God. There's nothing at home. There's an Overlord, an Overseer in position to get that Nidus into the main base. We do have a double drop coming across the map, and maybe this can cripple the main.
But that's not where the drop wants to be.
Yeah, true. Very true indeed. And instead of going into the main base, he goes for the 4th base.
He's able to delay that at the very least. Go straight into the main as well. He is delaying the Nidus by a little bit, I will say, because Yoger hasn't really been able to load every single unit into that. Or I should say weakening the Nidus, not really delaying it.
And that he is. Meanwhile, the Roaches are here to meet the drop. The drop going to bounce down towards the 4th base to lay the 4th. But the 4th doesn't matter is the problem, because Yoger, he is across the map. He's on top of the production. He's in the main base.
Yeah, remember I said that Yoger's Nidus push was weakened? Well... At this point, it doesn't really matter. A weakened Nidus push is still enough to kill Naxin, just like so.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Naxin, he's microing this drop the best he can, and you know what? He can probably achieve something here. Like, the Liberator's gonna siege up, get a Queen, the drop is gonna get another Queen. Like, he's dealing damage, let's be real. But it's not as significant as what's happening in his own main.
Yeah, Naxin is getting a pretty decent amount of drones. Yoger is killing every single production building and mineral line, completely crippling Naxin.
Oh my god. Exactly, as a second mineral line is going to go down for Yoger. Again, a lot of nice damage, but GG gets called. Sad face.
Even the sad face, yeah. I feel for Naxin there, but GG. I guess a little bit of unfortunate seeding here for him. He got very close to beating the top 2 Zerp players from Taiwan, both times taking it to the ace match, but wasn't quite close enough. In the end, we will have another CBZ here, Yoger versus Gogo Joey, for our second and final qualifying match of the evening.
That it is. Yeah. I don't think we're going to have any time to cast a lower qualifying match.
Well, it's TBT, so who knows?
Oh no. As we are getting ready for our final qualifying match of the night, the ZvZ you were talking about. I'm sure Gogo Joey, he's had some time to kind of reset his mental state. And hopefully he has, I should say, hopefully he doesn't have too much PTSD getting into another ZvZ.
Yeah,